Here we go. Yay, it's working, I think. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna close it. It said I have an issue. Immediately closed it and ignored it. That's cool. I'm going to... Oh, I don't think you can hear me. Yay. No, you can. Okay, sick. Just gonna close it. And then let's annoy my Discord. I can't copy and paste correctly. Send now. Cool. Okay, everything is working. I am streaming. Sick. Okay, wait, how am I gonna organize this? Here, this is fine. Okay. So, yeah, look at the stream title. I don't know. I'm gonna work on old songs. This one is 2.5-ish, almost 3 years old. Cool. If I remember correctly, this entire breakbeat section sucks, like, really badly, but then the rest of the song is kind of fire. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna chuck this entire breakbeat section out. But we'll listen through. Maybe it's worth saving. Maybe it's good. But I might have to replace this with a thing or expand this. I don't know. We will see. So... yeah, I feel like... Wait, how did I do this? It's just audio? Oh, I thought... Okay, there is some vocoder stuff going on. How did I do this? Okay. is one of the tricky parts about working with old codec files, is trying to remember exactly how everything works. But yeah, I think. Well, first I'm gonna put some little markers here, and then wait. This is or I'm tricking myself. Okay. Nope, I wasn't tricking myself. I tricked myself by convincing myself I tricked myself. Cool. Okay, so here I want... Yeah, just something like that. Just a little... Like, it kind of builds up, but only in, like, the effects of the little offbeat dub things. Soothe. Oh yeah, I saw your comment, and, I didn't respond, but, because I felt embarrassed because I didn't actually use sound ID correction, or at least like I haven't even taken an impulse response sweep of my room yet. I have a microphone right here that I just bought, but the stand sucks. I need to return the stand and get a tripod, and then I can do some like impulse response sweeps and then look at exactly how my room acoustics work, and also just like verify that the barefoots are working properly. But yeah, I have not used any sound correction, ID correction stuff. From what I've read, I mean, there's like some mixed feelings online from what I read about it. I didn't look into it very much, mind you. But I think like the most annoying part would, I'm not sure how on Windows I would apply that to only my master output. Like, I don't want to just like throw it on my master on Ableton. I want it to go on like the ultimate master, what comes out in my computer, because I want everything that plays to sound like that, you know. Yeah, like Spotify and everything, or if I play stuff off of SoundCloud, because I'm gonna want my ears to get used to what that sounds like. So anyways, to answer your question, no, I've been a very negligent audiophile consumer, whatever you want to call it, but definitely plan to, and it is in the works. Probably gonna go to Guitar Center tomorrow and get a better mic. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know. I was just like, oh yeah, I can use that to like record and stuff. So I got the microphone for playing tabla for one, which that is the right height. It does work for that, but I could just also get a tripod microphone, and then I can like adjust into the best of both worlds. So yeah. Idea for this little bongo thing. I wish this was like more on beat, but can I just do that? So I'm gonna be really gross and hard pan it, like every other little thing, right? It's kind of like the microphone is where the dude's hands are, like in between his hands, and both of his hands are hitting back and forth. Kind of like how you hear it in tabla recordings, actually. But and then I'm gonna automate the width afterwards to open up. Wow. I could probably copy and paste at this point, but no, it seems like, yeah, these are not consistent links at all. Nice. My room is also untreated. That's what's up. The good thing is they're near field monitors, so I think with these guys, the room treatment matters a little bit less. But oh man, I've been on a fucking... I spent way too much time reading about speakers and speaker specifications and audio charts and the audio science forum in general. So there's a forum called Audio Science Forum where this dude, he gets giant expensive speakers sent to him, and then he plays impulse response sweeps at them, or he uses that, plays impulse response sweeps, records the data, and then measures it and compares it against baselines and stuff, and then posts it, and then everyone like fucking argues about different brands and stuff. So the barefoot footprints, their like impulse responses sucked. Like objectively, like all the measurements are like pretty questionable, right? And so everyone argues for like 20 pages of forum about I don't know, barefoot footprint not being good, and everyone's like, yeah, I knew they were bad the entire time. But then it turns out that the measurements that he took were in the far field, not the near field, so it wasn't even like relevant. And then also that the barefoot speakers may apparently might have not been like calibrated correctly, or he might have gotten like a faulty pair. And so there's like this whole I don't know. I spent way too much time reading about it and then thinking that I shouldn't get the footprints, and it turned out that all the data is not useful, and I'm just rambling now. I don't know. But I like him so far, and all of my fucking bunch of people I respect love them a lot and say they're very transparent. I've not used them for very long, so my ears aren't used to them, but so far they have shown me a lot of shit that's wrong with all my mixes and stuff. But basically, I'm just rambling to say that the like one decent source of information regarding like the acoustics of the speakers was not a good test, and I'm frustrated about that. And I spent way too much time in my life researching it, so now I get to ramble at you about it. All right, so let's make this go to like, I don't know, like that. Something like that. That kind of worked. Neat. Let's make it less, go up less though. Yeah, that does get a little too fucking, I don't know, you can hear the hard cutting of it like jumping side to side super rapidly. So what if we do this? This is a really good use of my time, by the way. This is how you're supposed to spend your time producing. Oh, I guess it's just gonna be like triangle waves. Neat. Yeah, let's just go through and do that. Still weird. I got the O1s. Okay, this is also my one ultimate complaint is I'm used to having a subwoofer and like a really massive like bass frequency response. Not a frequency response, just volume overall. So these have like a really nice smooth dip all the way down to like 30 hertz. And the thing is, it's like pretty super flat. And my subwoofers, they're not as flat, but they're also super loud. So I've been producing on them for like a year and a half, and like my entire room would shake. And I don't know, it was just satisfying and kind of fun. And now these are a lot quieter relative, though apparently they're super fucking loud relative to other like subless monitors or something. But they sound good. I'm just used to more bass. And yeah, though I do have to say, since the location of them is different, I'm noticing that the room modes are better right now. Like at least with my sub, it was on the floor and like off, just like right over here on the floor. I just knocked something off my desk. Cool. And it would fucking, there's like I couldn't hear anything pretty much where I'm at like 44 hertz or so, which is like the frequency I need to hear. Which is upsetting, but this I could still hear it. It's just everything's just a lot quieter in the sub region relative to before. That's just something you have to get used to. You know, most you can make a mix that sounds good on anything as long as you like know it really well. For the most part, is my understanding. I don't know. And then there's also this fucking. I'm just knocking more things off my desk. This is crazy. This meme thing where you can like change the frequency response to emulate other speakers or something. Honestly, it just sounds like there's just like a high pass and low pass filter thrown on it on some of them. The hi-fi setting just like it just like boosts the highs a little bit and gives you a little bit of extra bass, and it does sound a little bit better when like doing casual listening or something. But again, I've had these for like 4 days. I've probably only listened to like a couple hours of music, so I can't really say much yet. Maybe when I get like super used to them, I can make a review. I don't know. But yeah, I'm digging them. I've been wanting these for like years and years. Yeah, definitely. I expected it to sound, I don't know, not like they just threw a high pass and a low pass filter. Though to be fair, I've never heard an NS10 before or whatever the other speaker is that they're trying to emulate. NS10 is like one of the speakers that they're trying to copy. Like they do something about the DSP and the speaker changes, and that like is supposed to sound more like this other speaker. It's not exactly the same as applying an EQ, apparently, though I don't know what would functionally be the difference, as if I just threw an EQ on it to try to copy other frequency responses. I don't know. About Soothe also. Soothe is awesome. It's great. I don't use it like all the time, and it's not like a magic fix for stuff. But it's a magic fix for specific issues. So like I make a lot of like music with a lot of high frequency shit, as you just heard, like this stuff. Like all of that is like exclusively painful frequency content. It's all super high up there, and our ears are not fond of it. But Soothe is like really good at cleaning that up, and would otherwise take forever using like frequency notches with an EQ and painful automation and shit to clean up, which I used to do, which wasn't fun. But you definitely can over apply it and kind of like suck the life out of sounds. And so it's not just like if you have a painful squelch, you could just slap a Soothe on it and then call it a day. You're gonna have to like use some Soothe and then maybe like parallel process it and put it at like 40 or 50%, as well as doing some EQing and compression and stuff like that. It's a good tool, and I do like it. It is pretty good. I would say the only like mixing plugins that I use that I paid for is Soothe and Stab. Stab is also pretty good. It's a multi-band transient shaper. Though I think the same people that made Soothe, Oak Sound, they have essentially Stab, but it's spectral. So it's Soothe, but it does transient shaping instead of like ducking and stuff like that. And so you can like spectrally carve out what parts of the spectrum you want to do transient shaping with, which I do think that sounds fucking awesome, and would probably just be better than Stab. But Stab is $50 and I think the other one's like 200, so Stab wins. So This is with soothe on, right? This is with it off. I guess I'll just literally turn it on and off. It kind of hurts. And that one doesn't really hurt. It's still plenty audible. You can hear. Yeah, no, it works perfectly for at least like these types of sounds. I know a lot of people had like a good time using it on drums and stuff. There's a lot of presets and different settings and stuff like that. Oh, it's good for de-essing also vocals. I don't do a lot of vocal stuff, but when I do use vocals and the S's suck, then I'll throw a soothe on there. Speaking of de-essing, I need to like do that for my own streams because I'll listen back and yeah, it's not fun, so I'm sorry about that. Why is this on here? Jesus, but what was I thinking? I'm like, let's just high pass the sub bass. It's kind of tricky. There's like maybe a little bit too much low in there, but it does sound good to me. There's like way too much content between like 50 and 100 hertz going on right now. So like kind of too much reverb. I can sidechain the reverb by the kick and the snare. The drums are on this project file. I'm not used to this at all. What's happening? So we got the percussion here. Oh, I just have my drums just chilling, just like all the way out of here. Neat. And then, where's the kick? Up here. Cool. Sick. Oh, that kick does not sound happy. At least soloed. Oh, I just pitched it down an octave. Is it gonna sound good though? Yeah, this shit is a mess. I'm surprised, honestly, that the mixdown sounded as good as it did, considering how much nothing I did to it. I think I'm literally... Am I changing the snare too throughout the song? Or am I just tripping? I think I'm just tripping. That is bizarre. Okay. Or am I layering it with something? I swear it sounds... I know the culprit. It's the fucking frequency shifter. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so fun fact about the frequency shifter. Something about how the frequency shifter works. It's constantly always running, and the phase is always changing, and it is not consistent. So it's running right now, and it's gonna be changing the shit up. Also, there's no transient here. Sick. So if the frequency shifter's on, it's gonna sound a little bit different every. That's cool. Which means, I guess I'll just freeze and flatten this. I have this formant thing going here, which is kind of interesting. So I'm just gonna freeze and flatten this, and then find snares that are good, I guess, and then we'll have good snares. So yeah. This does not sound like the other guy. Something about freezing and flattening. Fucked it. Something I have to record manually. Snare. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, mix this down a bit. I think I'm just gonna axe this entire section here. But I think, yeah, all of this, all of that, I think is just gonna, do I save the project file? I mean, I haven't changed this section. Change this thing over here. Yeah, just fuck it. Just be gone. Get out of here. Okay. That does not sound how it should. Okay, something about me getting rid of this fucks up some automation, which makes this section sound different. Yeah, why? What is getting fucked up? Is it this? Oh, I think it's that. No? I don't understand you. That's okay. I don't need to understand you. I wonder... Can I just axe all of you? I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Like now I'm just extremely curious why deleting this fucks this up so bad. Okay, and then let's get rid of all of that. And then we have at least this, and then there's still this new thing. What's up, Mr. Biscotti? current predicament that I'm in is, this is an old song, right? And in it, there's a frequency shifter on my snare, right? And frequency shifter fucks it's different every single time you play something. It's like always running and doing whatever it's doing in the background, right? So this, okay, it sounds the same every time now. Well, I promise you it's not supposed to. So see right there, they're all different sounding, and that is an issue. And now I need to find like the good ones and then just use only that. So yeah, I know this is super exciting. Neo jazz projects. I don't think I have anything that would fit under neo jazz, honestly. I don't think I have anything jazzy. Yeah, no, I don't get jazz actually. I'm pretty uneducated in that department. Yeah. So sorry to disappoint. So right now, I'm just gonna parallel process my drums. This is something I like to do. I got this from watching a pretty cool video by House of Kush. He talks about compression, really opened my eyes to everything. But essentially, what I'm gonna do is I have this super compressed, high release, low attack thing here, where you just only hear like kind of the tail end of all the percussion on my drums, right? And then I'm gonna do kind of the opposite over here. Let's make this super punchy, short, high attack, low release. So this is just gonna like really sharpen the transients. And then maybe something in between over here. I don't know. Yeah, let's just like, what is this? 0.3? These are in milliseconds, right? Yeah, so, something like that. I don't know. And then let's also just have a dry signal. And then I'm just gonna like lower the volume of all of these and then mix them all together. This before, but I'm kind of curious about like clipping the fuck out of the drums and then layering that. So now that I think about it, there's like these bongos and they keep cutting in and out. And I'm wondering, is that side chaining or did I like do some transient gating? I did. Yeah, I don't know, because it's so stretched out, so I might have to keep it like that. unfortunate. And then the reverb, oh. Oh, I see. I get it. So there's this reverb also on it, right? And the reverb was being sidechained by the fucking offbeat chord. Because I'm silly, and I did that a couple years ago. Something when I do this whole thing, I'm totally changing the volume of everything, right? And we always think that things that are louder are better. So this is the only time I ever use session view, because in session view you can see the like peak gain, peak RMS or something. So this goes up to minus 7.65. It's only 1 dB louder, honestly. So, like, I can just go, maybe turn that guy down. And that guy. And that guy, and that guy, and that guy. It's like practically the same volume now. And, this totally just like brings out everything a lot more. It's definitely a little bit more squashed, but we're making fucking dance music, baby, so why not? Actually, now that I think about it, the bongos are a little bit too loud now. The offbeat dub dude. It's super low, but then it's also less present because it's super low. It kind of works. It still works. super fucking muddy right there. What's up, Nonkalonk? How you doing? I really like your Mike Wazowski profile picture, by the way. Yeah, I remember this being tricky when I was mixing it down years ago. Oh, maybe I could just tremolo it. That might honestly make it sound better, because then it'll be effectively quieter? Question mark? Is that how this works? Some voicing, like format shift or something? Oh, enhance, like on carrier? Maybe? That literally means enhance. That's gonna add like some crunch, right? It kind of just like adds noise whenever there's like a transient. Or just bass. Oh, I wish enhance would have like a dry wet, you know, and it wasn't just... Can I just make a dry wet knob with... I probably could. As long as it doesn't introduce like phase problems. Should I do that? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We're doing it. Oh wait, how the fuck is this gonna work? Because I already got... Oh yeah, with unvoiced, yeah, but okay, so I'm already doing the dry wet thing over here, and that's kind of what I was gonna try to do with this other knob. I don't know if that's possible. I have to put a rack inside a rack, I think. That's gross. Is it worth doing? I've already thought about doing it, so sure. Let's go here. Yeah, no, I mean, this should be fine. It's just like needless. I mean, okay, so this Vocot 2 rack, this is literally, it's just a vocoder and then an OTT. I map the output of the OTT. Vocoder, 40 bands, full range, OTT. It sounds good on like basses and stuff. So wait, I'm gonna delete that guy, and then I'm gonna map you, and you, all of you. Yeah. And then plus more. And then let's get the fucking... Oh, I have to map enhance in here, I think. Enhance, you go on you. And then map over here, enhance over there. Wait. No. No, I'm being silly. Okay. So then, now that we do this, we duplicate this. So these knobs are mapped to both. And then one of them is going to have enhance on, and the other is going to have enhance off. Haha. And now we have another dry wet. Bam, bam. Enhanced. Unenhanced. And then we map that to here. Enhance. Cool. Now the question is, will it introduce phase problems? Yeah, this one was on my Patreon, the Vocot 2. This is just, it's just like a simpler, less CPU intensive vocoder rack if you don't want to be able to have a knob that goes through all the different bands. Because just like generally, you usually want it, at least I usually want it on 40 bands because it like preserves the most signal kind of, and I don't know, it has a certain kind of like tonal quality from the FFT stuff. It sounds kind of spectral, and I always liked it, but yeah, okay, so yeah, it totally works. This is here we go, we got a dry wet knob for enhance. Kind of annoying. I'm positive there's an easier way. There's got to be an easier way than doing this. But, yeah. Now, mind you, sometimes, I mean, depending on the sound, like some glitchy, noisy sounds can sound really cool on like lower stuff. Wait, it does what, the noise thing? The delta function? I thought delta, you just hear the frequencies that you remove. You're tripping me out. Delta. Wait, I need to turn off the noise from the other thing. Oh. Rose and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air. Rose and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air. That sounds kind of cool. Then flows of oh, weird. Okay, mix is, this is not like an actual dry wet. Okay, I gotcha. But interesting, this is not a dry wet at all, because if you have a delta on, it mutes it totally. Interesting. The more you know. Oh, as a spectral gate, I gotcha. Yeah, when I use, I guess the vocoder OTT thing, I don't know exactly. I got it from a Tynan tutorial. Tynan did like a breakdown of one of his songs, and he basically is just like, you could just take a sound, and then you can like stretch it out, right? And then you could take a vocoder and then followed by an OTT. Yeah, this thing. And then let's make this mono. Why is it? Oh, I'm panning it for God knows why. Anyways, anyways, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, you can see that can work on some sounds. Maybe not just a fucking bongo hit. I was being a little ambitious, but did I somehow turn this volume up? I feel like the vocals are way louder now. Probably. I probably cranked the master output of this thing. The volume is kind of fucked on this. I don't know what I did. Now the question is, do I put a thing after this? So, I mean, oh, it's like, it's 3 minutes long. No, this is a song. We got like kind of a long build, or long build up drop thing, I think. It's kind of starting here. I'm questioning if I should do a breakdown. If there's a breakdown, that means there's going to be another drop, right? So then this is going to end up being like 6 minutes, 5 minutes long or something. Which it could be. Totally could be. I mean, it's a good song, but it's going to need a new concept than the, like, kind of dreamy, dubby, super dubby ice cream kind of sound. This song sounds like when SpongeBob and Squidward go to the future and everything is made out of fucking whatever that material is. I totally forgot. But that's what the song sounds like to me. Idea, I can use that rack I just made, and then enhance this little bit. And then after I enhance it, then I crank the fucking master output on the OTT. Okay, how does this vocoder work? Or this... Right, I'm doing that. Which isn't even the same pitch as whatever the chord is. Vocode me, where are you? You're up here. Neat. That's where all the sounds came from. And that is through Rome, the fucking resonator preset on it. I totally forgot about resonators, dude. I used to use them like super often. They're pretty good. Now there's like spectral resonator and shit, so yeah. They are, yeah, dolphins and whales, yeah. 100%. Yeah, the song is called Dub Dub because it's dub and there's also dub in it. So you could put dub in your dub while you listen to dub or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you taught me about spectral resonator. That one's fun. I need to explore it more for sure. It definitely would work for the song, honestly. Maybe I can like, I don't know, it's already pretty full. But like if I want to add more ear candy, I can work with that. Or if I do another section, I can work with that. Oh yeah, so fucking this thing comes from that. And then this, the note is D sharp, right? So that's what my sub is doing, I'm pretty sure. Where's the sub? The problem is the sub is like really low. D sharp kind of low. Maybe too low, question mark. I could add some pitch bending. There's not, well, there's already some pitch bending, but I thought it sounded like pretty fucking lazy and I removed it. It used to be like, that's all it's doing. Kind of boring, but also it's a dub song, so like it makes sense. Yo, what if we feed spectral resonator? Wait, can you feed it audio or does it have to be MIDI? Spectral resonator. Let's fucking, I don't know. Oh, let's put you on the whales. I guess they are kind of more dolphin. I don't know. It's whales and dolphins. You know what? Just for ebog. Dolphins. Okay. Yeah, you can't route it from audio. That is a shame. Yeah. I mean, it's just taking the notes, the frequencies, pretty much. Dude, yeah, this shit's so good. I need to use this more often. Oh god. I mean, I could also just like look at these notes. It's just going to be playing D sharp and then a fifth above it and whatever you would call 3 steps above it. So it's just a chord, just one chord over and over. Dude, this just adds like a... This just makes it sound like it has like a little like uvula wiggle kind of thing going. It's like Chewbacca, like, I can't actually do it, but... Wander mode. Oh. I kind of like the idea of the stereo rack thing coming in. It's not really working out. I could just, like, lower the fucking volume. I could do... Oh, I have a flatline on. Maybe it'd just be better without it. Oh, shit. My coworker is messaging me about work. I will just play this while I answer. Yeah, Shit is very weird. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I see. Yeah, so I'm gonna half-heartedly attempt to make a new section. I guess I don't even know if these parameters are doing anything. I mean, these are just cool sounds in general, to be honest. Heyo. I mean, that could be cool for like some ambient thing, honestly. Nice. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the spectral resonator, and every time Nonkalonk is on, he reminds me of his existence, and then I have a hoot, so. So I got these offbeat dudes here. Just your like kind of just reggae beat thing, and then I don't remember exactly how. Is it this guy? It was this guy, I think. I just took the same MIDI from the fucking sub bass, but they're both vocoding the resonator. The drums. Oh wait, so I'll just finish this. But the this is cool. Basically got the offbeat strumming thing, and then there's all these extra chords, and they get sidechained by the offbeat strumming thing, so it creates like this cool. Sounds neat. I like it. And then yeah, the drums are kind of cool. I just talked a little bit earlier about parallel processing, parallel compression, and stuff like that. So I have like a dry chain here, and then a bunch of different glue compressors on varying different modes, saturator, etc. Which sounds neat. Right. And then the snare's kind of cool. It was like this originally. It's just this snare, and then I added a, I layered it with a formant, and the formant is moving. And then a frequency shifter to move the fundamental to where I wanted it to be. You should, okay, if you, I'm gonna blow your mind, or your mind won't be blown if you already are familiar with compression, but when you have time, you should definitely watch this video, House of Push Parallel Compression. Is this it? This might be it. I don't know if this is it.
Past this.
This is this guy. He's cool. I'm fairly certain this is the video. Anyways, wait, is this it? Yeah, I think it is. Does he do interpretive dance with his hands? Yes. Yes, that's it. Okay, he explains how to hear compression properly on drums and do parallel compression by doing interpretive dance with his hands. It's beautiful, and it opened my eyes to like what or ears to how compression should actually be used. Blew my mind, and it like instantly made me a better producer. But this is something that I kind of picked up from it, and yeah, parallel compression in different various settings, so you can then mix them together at different amounts to get like different colors of drums and stuff. So this should sound like just that guy. So this one is the super like high transient because it has a high attack, low release. This one is the exact opposite. So this one you're gonna hear more of like the cymbals and the tail ends and stuff. And then this is like something in between, and then like all that shit. And then you just mix them, and then you can get whole new flavors of sounds and stuff out of your drums. It's cool. So the snare, yeah, the snare, I have a frequency shifter and a formant, and the frequency shifter brings the fundamental down. I had to resample it because the frequency shifter is always running and will fuck with the... It'll sound different every single time that you play it. Fun fact about frequency shifter, so you have to like freeze and flatten your stuff. But yeah, I got the snare. Sounds cool. And then over here, I got this hat, or this shaker hat. It's my favorite shaker, like, period, of all time. They're just all, I just, for mixing purposes, I just, like, relative to one another. I had to, like, lower the volume and stuff like that. There's no, like, ultimate reason. It was just, like, by ear. I just made them then, adjusted the gain relative to each other. So... I did that, and then, what's this? And then we have just, like, a drum loop, which, layered. Which I guess I don't need to put this thing here, because they're already getting sidechained up here. And then there's... So this is normally like this. I should move this a little bit to the right, though, I think, to, like, kind of even out the series. I'm not familiar, no. I fucked something, I think. Volume is weird. What did I do? I don't know. I think it's fine. I think just like my perception is weird at this point. Here. Whoa. This is just running the whole time, and there's no sidechain, and it's just playing, yeah. That is messy and muddy. So let's, sidechain you to the kick. And then, I'm thinking... It's going to be a little quirky. We can take an EQ8 and do this. If I still want the sub, I imagine I still want the sub. I did this for a reason. Made these like a couple years ago. I want an envelope follower. So I don't want the sub note to play at the same time as the fucking bass in here. So I'm just going to map the envelope follower to the frequency. And then, I guess, what, if they're both at, yeah, let's make them both at, max goes up to 31. And then I'll put the envelope follower on the bass group. That wasn't it. Where's the bass group? Baseline, right there. Cool. Oh, this guy. That's what I did. I figured it out. Alright, we're back on track. Alright, that's why I had that sidechain. Do I not have sidechain on here? Oh, I have a 50%. Also, yeah, something I do often is sidechaining with like a dry wet on, so some of the signal still comes out. I feel like it's something not a lot of people do, and they should. Because I don't like being aware that you're sidechaining most of the time, you know? Maybe it's just a preference thing. No, it definitely is, but I don't know if I can like obviously hear that there's like ducking. I don't like it. It pulls me out and makes me start thinking about compressors and stuff. What was that? Why do I hear... What was that? Pan to the left? Excuse me. Where the fuck are ya? Nope. Also, why is this down here? What the fuck? Yeah, talk about... Jesus Christ. Alright, let's drag you all the way up. We're getting there. And then let's put you inside, wait for it, the percussion. Cool. Okay, well, song is good. Mostly just like mixed it down a lot better. Kind of all I did. I made a couple changes. But now I remember that the song is really good. I was, yeah, I need to say this is a new live set and a new thing. Yeah, this is from back in 2020. God damn. Let's just call it Dub. There we go. I was listening to my old Tipper and Friends mix that I made like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now. And this song was in it. I totally forgot that it existed. And I was like, oh, that is a good song. I should make it better. It's unfortunate because like every song in that mix, the mix down sucks. Like it's like super outdated. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised to be like, oh, I do make music that I like. That is cool. Especially like old music. Usually, when I put out something, you get fucking tired of it. It's like really exhausted of it. And it's like lose all perception. I just don't want to hear it anymore. But then you come back and re-listen to it a year, 2 years later, and you're like, oh yeah, I was onto something. That's cool. Alright, let's do something different before it's 9:45. Here, this one. I was on a Whittler live stream, and he was doing a beat challenge, and he gave everyone a sample pack. And then I made this in like 30 minutes or something. Maybe it was 45 minutes. It's probably 45 minutes because it's kind of cool. But I believe this one is good. Honestly, I have no idea what to do with this. I mean, it's cool for sure. Mixdown needs a ton of work, but I don't want to work on the mixdown right now if I'm going to do anything. I don't know. I think it's like mostly pretty solid. Maybe. I like this guy a lot. Turns into flies at the end and starts off as like some weird Eastern sounding instrument. Or it's just like, I don't know. It's cool. It's sick. Maybe I just think it sounds Eastern because like it's playing with the duck in the background and everything. So, I don't know. And yeah, since this was like a live stream challenge, he just gave us like a sub to work with. And you weren't supposed to like actually use any synthesizers yourself. Yeah, a little bit. I want one of those really badly. Also, I just want all the like Inca animal whistles that sound like different animals and shit. I remember I was like, damn, I'm gonna get a bunch of those, and then I'll make music, and I'll be like, oh, are those animals in the background, or did he synthesize them? I'm like, no, I use whistles. And then it turns out that I was listening to Trippin' Jaguar, and he does that. He has a song. What song is it? Trippin' Jaguar. It is, I think it's this one. That thing right there. That's a fucking totally. That totally is like an animal water whistle. Do it. Anyways, so yeah, that was cool. Because I remember just like listening to that song very shortly after having that thought. Alright, I don't want to do anything on the song. Let's open a different one. Okay, this one. I worked on this on the last live stream, and then I stepped away. And we could see if the mix sounds good. And then, maybe I'll make it tweak. I don't know. I should go to bed soon. I don't know. I got a new jaw harp. Because I know you were very curious about whether or not I bought a new jaw harp or not. That's what it sounds like since you asked. Yeah. All right. This isn't right. I totally made like an intro to this. Did I? I opened the wrong project file. Classic. Well, since you're asking, I'll show you my other jaw harp. Just because you were curious. All right. There we go. Okay, only if you don't know what you're doing, which I don't know what I'm doing. So, well, I didn't know what I'm doing. I do now. But I totally chipped a tooth. So, it's not like the worst. It doesn't like no one really notices unless I point it out. And I feel like if you're going to mutilate your body in some way, it being from playing an instrument is probably the way to go. So I'm fine with that. But yeah, definitely be very mindful of how you're playing it when you start out. So Soothe is a dynamic. It's like a dynamic resonance suppressor dude. So You know how typically if you have an instrument and it's got like a resonant peak in it and you're like, oh, that shit hurt my ears, you can go in and then like turn on this little dude here. Wait, what would be a good example? Here, this guy. I don't know if there's... So like, let's say there's like a painful frequency in there. There isn't right now, but it's fine. You would like go in with like a high Q right there, and you'd be like, oh, there's a resonance right there, you know? And then you would find that, and then you would remove it. And then you do that repeatedly, and it sucks. And then also, it's kind of removing that frequency all the time, not just for that one sound in that one moment. So overall, it's going to end up kind of sucking some of the life out of your instrument. So Soothe is cool in that it detects the thing, and then it just like notches it out as it detects it, and then goes back up. So yeah, super cool. Also super expensive. It's like $200 or $250. But yeah, if like high-pitched resonant shit, or just resonant stuff in general, is frequently an issue for you, definitely consider getting that as one of your next $250 purchases. Super useful. Not like a magic fix for everything, but when it does work, it's magic for sure. Like for certain situations. You can't torrent it, I'm pretty sure. They have that shit under lock and key. So I mean, good luck if you can find it for real. I'm with that. I didn't know you could actually torrent it, to be honest. I'm not the greatest at torrenting things. I don't think I'm using anything that's torrented at this point. But like the first like 3 years that I used Ableton, it was all pirated and a few other plugins. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm with you there for sure. I think like if you can't afford it, then like fuck it, you know. But I guess I shouldn't be endorsing piracy, so honestly, I think the only part of the song that really needs any work is like some of the drums in the drum and bass section can be a little bit cleaner, and otherwise I think this is done. And I don't really think I feel like I might release this as a single sometime soon. Um, because I don't see this really fitting in with any of my future big projects that I have in mind. Maybe one of them. But I should probably release more music. And I think this could totally work as a single. It's pretty fun. No, I think some of their shit is super overpriced. Like they have a like a transient shaper thing that's also spectral, works very similarly to Soothe, but it's also like $250. So I'm like, fuck. But I also don't have like a need for it because I have Stab, and Stab is good. But yeah, I think I'm pretty stoked about this song, honestly, and I think in large part I'm really happy with the mix. Because the footprint monitors that I just got, I got them, and then it was like, hey, you have too many mids. These elements are clashing. Remove them. And then I did it, and now it sounds great. Though, to be honest, I've only listened to them on the fucking Barefoots, and I don't know these speakers that well yet, so I still have to try them out elsewhere. But, yeah. I don't know where I got it, but I mean, you can just Google Stab LHI audio. Whoa, okay, it used to be $50. This is more now. Anyways, it's good. Multi-band transient shaper. It's great for drums. Do I have it on my drums? Oh, I'm not even using all my drums on this. Though this song I made before I ever got stabbed, but I was watching a frequent live stream and he was using it, and I was like, okay, sick. So It's like a fucking... There's like a click somewhere. This is driving me fucking crazy. I can't handle it. What's happening? It sounds like it's part of the percussion, right? It's just that. It's just that fucker right there. Incredible. Cool. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Yeah, take care. I stream randomly, but usually at this time. So sometime between like 6 and like 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, usually. But yeah, glad you were here. Feel free to join my Discord, and I'll ping everyone every time I stream. So that's a benefit. We do like feedback and all that jazz and stuff too. So. Okay, I feel like these sounds right here sound a little bit too random. There's like no relation between all the sounds. Take this guy. Like a little bit better. Cool. All right, that's a song. Sick. Yeah, I'm stoked on that. I might release that as a single. Maybe isn't Bandcamp Friday like about to happen? Isn't that like I guess that's probably next Friday. Yeah, maybe then. That could be cool. Look at me thinking about actually releasing music. Neat. All right, it's 10:20. I need to go to bed, unfortunately. But tomorrow is my last day of the work week, and I'll probably be fucking around on Ableton and streaming and stuff. Oh, I have to make a video, right? Well, I'm also gonna make a video, so you can expect a video this weekend. That's right, I said it. That means I actually really have to do it because I just announced it. So, yay, fun stuff. Yeah. All right, I'm heading out. Thanks y'all for tuning in. Hope you had fun and learned stuff. Glad I had company. Thank you. Yeah. You're automatically in like my top 5 fans. I don't know how many people actually bought the album, but yeah, supporting artists financially by buying their music, no one does that. That's huge. So yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that. And it goes back to the community. Pretty much all the music I buy on Bandcamp is basically money that I've gotten from selling music on Bandcamp. So it's like a, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. It's like a something about economics. Fuck if I know. All right. Yeah, I'm heading out. Thanks everyone. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night / I don't know, rest of your week.